own time, your own business, then other people will respect it, okay? So it's very important to go for close. Now, why is it important to go for close? I'll give the story to you. Once upon a time, there's a very rich Texan. I mean, he lives in Texas, multi-gazillionaire, okay? And he's a little bit bored with life, and he wanted to do some experiments. So he has a big, huge Olympic-sized pool, and he decided to throw a big, huge party. But the night before the party, he decided to throw a lot of alligator and water moccasin in the pool, okay? A bunch of them. So the next day, when the party begins, when the guests start arriving, a lot of people start arriving, so he gathered everybody at the pool, around the pool. And he would say, listen, whoever is daring enough to jump into the pool and able to swim across the pool and come up alive, I will grant him or her anything he or she want in life. Before he even stopped talking that, he heard a loud splash. There was a guy in the pool, and the guy was like on an Olympic record, you know, because why? Because water moccasin and alligators chasing on his tail. So he was swimming across the pool in record time. He came up from the pool, all, you know, shaking all the water, and this multi-billionaire walked up to him, so excited, run up to him, says, sir, can you tell me what is it you want? I will give you anything you want in life. And this guy says, before you give me anything I want in life, I want to find out the name of that dude who pushed me into the pool. So sometimes, somehow in our lifetime, we all need a little nudge. Because 18 years ago, if the person that taught me in the beginning in this industry, he didn't push me, I would have never got started. You know, after I got signed up, that's exactly what I said. Would you like to put in your MasterCard or your Visa? And he was like inching in on me, right? And I'm like, what, you know, why are you closing on me? And so anyway, long story short, I signed up. The first thing I did is I went home. I still remember that day. I was so gung-ho. I was so excited. Then I told my sister about it. And, you know, because I respect her and I love her. And, you know, out of the kindness of her heart and her mind, and she thought she had touched upon MLM in the past, and she gave me a whole lecture why I should not do network marketing. And she goes, if you're smart, you will pick up that phone and you're going to cancel your application. Now, I'm sure a lot of us have faced that because people love you. See, people say that not because they are devious or anything, no, because out of the kindness of their mind. See, a lot of people go through life judging life by their past experiences and their past failure. And they care about you, so they think that that's something not for you based on their own judgment. Well, I was very, very tempted to cancel. I actually called the guy and said, you know what, I'm having second thoughts. I'm having cold feet. I said, I don't know if something, I said, I just got laid off at my job, and you know, at that time it cost me a couple of $100 to get started. This is not exactly a small amount. And he says, listen, before you cancel, why don't you go to a training? Why don't you attend a training, then we'll talk. So that's when I began to plug into the system. I attended training. Then I built my own belief structure. So thank goodness I didn't quit. See, if somebody didn't push me, I would not be where I'm in life. I don't know where I would be. Some of my college friends, you know, I still remember, I call all of my college friends. Some of them went to UCLA with me. Some of them went to UC Irvine with me. I called all of them. And you know what? They were so negative. So Kim has lost her mind. This lady is college educated, graduated, very good grades. Why is she doing MLM? You know, maybe she got laid off and she really lost her mind. And so they were all laughing. They were all, not one joined me. They were all laughing at me. But you know what? I said to myself, I said, look at who's going to get the last laugh. Some of those friends nowadays, they're unemployed. Some of them are still complaining about their job. Some of them are not where they want to go in life, and they already given up in fighting for what they had once dreamed of. They had given up what they had wanted at one point in their life, that they thought they could be somebody, and they've given up in life. But so thank goodness I didn't quit. So if you really believe the thing when you come to close, if you truly believe that this is an opportunity of a lifetime, if you truly believe this product can actually save other people, if you really believe the opportunity can touch people's life, you have no problem closing. None. But you got to get out the paperwork. Don't be shy. Just listen. Great, I'm going to show you how to get started. Don't be afraid to ask for the sale, because the worst thing you can get is what? Is a no. But there is a power in asking. Because if you don't ask, you don't what? You don't get. You don't ask, it's an automatic what? No. But if you ask, there might be a chance you get something. Samson and I went to buy this camcorder because we decided to record this thing for the business. You know, we realized that we need to have a system so that we can have people outside of LA can grow the business. So we were at the Sony store in Costa Mesa, in South Coast Plaza. Sony store. Well, they were saying, if you buy 2 more items, you get this thing off, 15% off. I said, well, what about the other items? They go, no, only one. I said, no. Can you give me, 15% off everything? Everything? And you know what? Well, let me try. So long story short, I got 15% of everything we bought at the store. The power of asking. You got to be willing to ask. Look, if they say no to you, what do you get? Automatic no. But if you don't ask, you will never know anyway. The other thing, very important, so on Mastering Basics, is always be in phase 1. What is phase 1 activity? I want you to go back and think about on your day 1 of joining the business. When you first joined the business, what did you start doing? You started sharing, you started recruiting, right? That's called phase 1 activity. You were excited. Now, I need you to be in phase 1 activity for at least 1 year.